China's Communist Party took American democracy to task on Saturday, sharply criticizing a global democracy summit being hosted by President Joe Biden next week and extolling the virtues of its governing system. Party officials questioned how a polarized country that botched its response to COVID-19 could lecture others and said that efforts to force others to copy the Western democratic model are doomed to fail.
Taiwan and the United States have mutually beneficial trade relations, especially in technology, and the two have smooth communication channels and will keep talking to each other on currency issues, Taiwan's central bank said on Saturday. The U.S. Treasury said it was working with Taiwan to develop a plan with specific actions to address the underlying causes of Taiwan's currency undervaluation.
Russian forces are beginning a buildup along the Ukraine border that hints at a pending invasion plan. Tensions have increased for weeks during Russia's denial of plans to take military action against its diminutive neighbor to the west. However, a U.S. intelligence official speaking to foreign media on the condition of anonymity said officials have determined Russian planning for a possible offensive not long into 2022 is underway. The officials said 100 battalion tactical groups, armor, artillery and equipment are part of Russia's plan.
James and Jennifer Crumbley, the parents of the teen charged in the Oxford High School shooting, were located and arrested early Saturday in Detroit, a little more than 2 hours after a citizen saw their vehicle and called police. Authorities had been searching for the Crumbleys since about noon Friday after they were charged with 4 counts each of involuntary manslaughter in the shooting deaths at the high school in Michigan.
Indonesia's Semeru volcano on Java Island has erupted, spewing thick columns of ash high into the sky and triggering panic among people living nearby. There were no immediate reports of casualties from Saturday's eruption.
As Omicron is detected in a deprived London borough, fears rise. Newham, in East London, is home to a large ethnic minority community, and has suffered significantly in previous waves. A local health official announced that a case of COVID with the new Omicron variant had been detected, and encouraged people to get their vaccines and take regular COVID tests.
The Pakistan's Punjab government has sent an initial investigation report of the SIALKOT tragedy to Prime Minister Imran Khan, sources said. A day earlier, a Sri Lankan national, Priyantha Kumara, who had been working as a manager at a private factory on Wazirabad Road in Sialkot, was tortured to death and his body set on fire by a mob over allegations of blasphemy.
The State Bank of Pakistan on Saturday received a much-awaited $3 billion deposit from Saudi Fund for Development. Advisor to Prime Minister on Finance and Revenue Shaukat Tareen announced, "Good news, $3 billion Saudi deposit received by SBP."
NASA announced the selection of 3 U.S. companies that will receive government funding to further develop private space stations on Thursday. From a set of 11 proposals, NASA selected Blue Origin, Minorx LLC, and Northrop Grumman to receive over $400 million in federal funds through 3 separate Space Act agreements.